Let's go. Hey there. How's it going? It's Jordan. In January 2024. My birthday was about 2 days ago. Although it feels like it was just yesterday because I slept entirely through January 3rd. But on Halloween I played through Blair Witch by Bloober Team. And that game was kind of, like, I enjoyed, like, the first half of it. But it wasn't really that scary. However, it was made by the people who made Layers of Fear. And, like, that's a bit of a hit or miss game for a lot of people. But I loved Layers of Fear, the classic, the original version. And this big remake compilation thing came out. And I have not played this. It has the sequel in it. It has some additional stuff in it. And plus, it has been a while since I've played Layers of Fear. So, I wanted to record myself playing it. Well, I started a little bit. But the thing is, I'm playing with headphones because the game encourages headphones, and I figured, like, what the hell, I can do headphones. But just, I got a bit immersed in it, and I just stared down a hallway, and I got really scared. And I wanted to instead record so that I wouldn't feel so scared. So, look. We're here for fear. Yeah. Let's go.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back. I'm taking what's mine.
10 years earlier. So here we are. So those of you, like myself, who are familiar with the original Layers of Fear, you're a bit lost. I'm a bit lost. Because this is not how the original began. This is not the same character. This is not the same setting. Nothing. So I'm guessing that this new Layers of Fear it has like a framing device. A framing narrative even. And I don't know how it's all going to work. I've played like maybe about a minute after this. I really didn't get far before I decided I'd rather record it. But let's
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
It's a lighter with birds on it. So I'm a writer. And I can't zoom in, I can't tell what the hell that paper says. There's also this. Just and I should mention, like, what I especially loved about the original Layers of Fear, and what why I feel like it was my kind of horror game. It wasn't anything to do with the setting, or even the fact that it was filled with paintings that they did really cool things with. It was just the fact that there were no threats. It relied entirely on atmosphere and creeping you out. And then also a few jump scares. But, like, it just relied on that. And I appreciate that. I don't like threats. And that's also why I didn't play the sequel, because the sequel, from what I understand, has enemies in it.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
A boat will arrive once a week with supplies, and if you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay, the management. I don't know why he only reads part of it. Locked door. Right. I've also been in this room, and then that's it. And that door closes behind me, which freaked me out. Another piece of paper.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
The Redacted Agency invites all interested writers to submit their essays concerning the life and work of Redacted, one of the most mysterious and tragic figures in the history of modern art. Submissions will be open until February 30th. So, my gut tells me, or I suspect that that modern artist is probably the artist from the first Layers of Fear, and that might be how we end up getting into that game. But anyway, so we know the context of why our character is here, and this right here is as far as I got. I just stood here, basking in the ambience, looking down this hallway, and I decided I would be a lot less scared if I was speaking out loud. So that's how we're doing. So yes, I'm a writer. It's June 1955. I'm here in a lighthouse. Locked door.
Huh? Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
Did they say my ass back then? I mean, like, they said things similar to that. I just wonder if they said that exact phrasing of it before. Like, in 1955.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. You're...
So is that my son, or is that the son of somebody else who stayed here? That's just pipes. I've lived in houses before. I know that pipes just do that. Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
It's not really that big of a deal. I still gotta look around.
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. He was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and
Many great talented Americans took part in the contest set up by the agency. The first edition of the event was a great prize. Okay. But there's still more to the house I haven't seen. But... oh, I can't go up there anyway. Okay, good. Well, who doesn't love living in a lighthouse? Just reminds me of that indie game. What was it? No One Lives Under the Lighthouse? I played most of that, and that was a really, really wonderful atmosphere. That game got a bit... like the story just got all over the place. I never did beat it, because it turned into a stealth game. Right. Is this...
dear,
Yeah. Okay. Just checking where I am. I also recently, like yesterday, played Observer by these same people who did this. And Observer pleasantly surprised me. Like that, I got hooked on that game. I played it through all in one sitting. And that's another reason I really just want to play this. Jesus. And I could turn up the brightness, but that goes against the spirit of it. I'm playing with the lights off. It is morning, so the sun is coming up, but it's behind curtains.
look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
Yeah, they're just rats. Right, well. I think we understand the premise. I think we understand the setting. Oh, it's getting... I thought the screen was fading out there. But no, it was just the lights. Alright, well. Got a job to do? Let's do it. Yeah, I know there's rats. I don't care. They weren't scary in the original Layers of Fear. They were actually one of the most peaceful parts of it. What was that supposed to be? That just sounded like a horror movie sound effect. That sounded completely divorced from reality. I don't even know what I'm looking for now. Okay. Hello? Once again, it's not a realistic sound effect. Rats. Okay. So is it probably just rats moving things around, or oh God. Door closed behind me. Lights flickering.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, atmosphere is good so far. This feels like a horror movie. I'm into it.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky?
Yes,
Haunted?
All
probably.
of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
So that letter was from my son. Oh, God. I don't want to look around. But for a point of clarity, when I'm complaining in that sense, I'm actually having a good time. I mean, I'm not, but I understand that this is what horror is supposed to be. No, that's just the house making noises. Now, can I please get back to work? Alright. Chapter 1. Trying to think of a good one to...
I know how you must feel.
Oh!
Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way.